Okay, I think I got it all tore down. Getting ready to change out the finals. I've already removed the voltage regulator. Got your MaxMod sitting right there. RT1's. Oh, missing one. I'll have to find it. But yeah, I just got to drill a hole in the back there to mount the MaxMod against the heat sink in the back, because that little square is just not big enough. And this is what I do. I remove the main board, take everything out, and I'll also be replacing the filters. I got new filters for it, tighter filters. And I'm going to see if I've got room to upgrade that capacitor right there. If so, I'll do that too. But that's what it takes to do all this. Just tear it completely apart. Well, not completely. I don't disassemble the front panel. But it's got 40 million screws in it that you have to take out. Alright, more to come. I've had a few of you ask, how do I get things out on this double-sided board? For things like the filters and the crystals that pass through these boards, it's got the little pass-through, I can't remember now what you call them, but it's like this little guy right here, okay? He goes all the way through the board, there's like a eyelet that goes through the board. And if you try to remove the component by like using a solder sucker or solder remover, and you don't get all the solder, then you could pull that eyelet out. So what I do is just blob a whole bunch of solder on the leads, and then heat up all of those points with my soldering iron by laying it like this, okay? And then I'll use a tool to wiggle that part until it comes out. And that way I don't pull out the eyelet with the legs of the part. It saves that space, and you can go back and clean out those holes really easy without the part in there, without that leg sticking through it. Okay, thought y'all might be interested in that. And I remembered after that last little clip there why I've only got 2 RT1's out. It's because they don't make good drivers. Okay, they make really good finals, but they don't make good drivers. So I'm leaving a 13 N10 in there for the driver. You have a pre-driver, a driver, and then the 2 finals. And this guy will drive those 2 well enough to get some more output power. But if you try to use one of those as a driver right after the pre-driver, it doesn't have enough gain for that. Don't ask me why, but it doesn't. It works better with something like a real hot 520 or these 13 N10s. You'll see what I mean after I get done. Alright, more to come. Got the board set back in the heat sink, and got the finals tightened down. Got the heatsink compound behind them real good. Okay, I got the filters changed out. It came with, what was it, 8s. Yeah, no, 9s. 10P09, that's kind of wide. So it's got 7.5s in it now. So that narrowed that up. What that does is cut down on bleed over. And let's see. I got this guy changed out from a 2200 to a 3300. Now this is a 16 volt 3300, which you won't have any problem with 13.8. And what else? I got the wires soldered in place for the Palomar MaxMod. I got the hole drilled and tapped for mounting it. This guy will go right here. Now, I've got, of course, it has to have this, well, I can't grab it right now, but I got an insulator that goes behind it, a mica insulator. So, moving right along. Won't be long now. Okay, thought I'd give you a shot of the inside before I put the cover back on it. Upgraded that capacitor. There's your voltage regulator. Upgraded the crystal filters. Of course, there's your two RT1's with a 13N10 driving them. Okay. Isaac in Texas. This is your SR94HPC. There you go. These are neat little radios. Two modes, AM and FM. It has a low and high power setting. Let's see, what are we set on right now? We're set on the high power. I'm going to show you why I use the 13N10 to drive the two RT1's. I have a 50 watt slug on the RMS side and a 100 watt slug on the peak side. So on this meter we're going to be reading on the center scale. On this meter we're going to be reading on the bottom scale. Okay, I'm in high power. That's 10 watts. Well, let's see, is that 10 watts? Yeah, that's 10 watts right there. Audio, hello, audio. Look at that peak meter. That's more than 60 watts. Audio, hello, audio. Audio, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Audio. Now let's go to low power. We're keying about 5 watts RMS. Audio, hello, audio. That's why we drive the two RT1's with a 13N10. Isaac, I sure hope you enjoy your new radio, buddy. It was my pleasure to set it up for you. 7-3, everybody.